Hello and welcome to part 2 of our Agile overview videos. In this video, we're going to look at what types of Agile might be used. There are several different approaches that are built on the Agile values and principles that are designed for different scenarios. The most important part of selecting a methodology or approach of Agile is to make sure that it fits the project to which it is being applied. Today, we'll look at two of the most common types of Agile, Scrum and Kanban. The type that will be used will be directed by the systems integrator vendor that is selected for the SAP implementation project. Scrum is one of the most popular forms of Agile. Scrum is a framework that strives to be lightweight and simple to understand. There are three pillars of Scrum: transparency, inspection, and adaptation, which allows Scrum to follow the iterative approach for Agile. Scrums are based on a cycle of refining backlogs, which are lists of items to develop an end product, usually in the form of requirements or user stories. Sprints, which are time-boxed events under a month in length where development takes place. During these sprints, the development team have daily scrums to monitor progress. Reviews of what has been built in terms of the sprint goal and the definition of done, which the development team assigned for each sprint. And retrospectives, to reflect on how to improve the way the Scrum team works. The Scrum team is made up of a product owner. This is a representative from the business and someone who has the authority and knowledge to make decisions on the solution. The product owner will often sit down with the rest of the team to help explain the specific business rules that govern a complicated process. For example, working closely with the development team means the product owner understands what is being built, while also bringing their knowledge and context from the business. The team also includes a Scrum Master, who is responsible for ensuring that the team stays on track, and the development team, who are a mix of developers with a combination of skills needed to build the solution. You, the subject matter experts and stakeholders, are also involved in the sprint cycle to offer support to the product owner and review what has been built. Product owners and subject matter experts are involved in prioritizing the backlog of requirements to help decide what is built next and provide input to the development of these items during sprints. Business team members are also involved in the reviews, with the product owner and subject matter experts attending these on a monthly basis to ensure that what has been built is correct and determine what should be created next. These events all support the adaptive nature of Agile. Kanban is another popular type of Agile that is used. Unlike Scrum, there are no prescribed roles, and delivery isn't managed in sprints. Instead, the team develops continuously based on Kanban boards. Kanban is based on three principles: visualizing what needs to be done, like a product backlog, limiting the amount of work in progress to ensure that teams do not commit to too much at once, and enhancing the flow so that priority items are worked on sequentially. Kanban boards are set up, either physically or digitally, to display work that needs to be done for the product. The columns can be set up like you see on the screen. Stories, containing all stories that are known to be needed for the development. Stories are similar to requirements in that they describe a functionality that needs to be included as part of the solution. For example, a story might read like this: as a budget officer, I must be able to run a general ledger transactions listing report so that I can view the list of journals that have been raised. To do shows upcoming priority items that should be worked on. In progress shows our work in progress, so everyone is aware of what is being worked on currently. Test is adding a phase so that team members know what needs to be tested before release. And finally, done, which contains all stories that have been created as part of the build. As Kanban doesn't have prescribed roles, team members can take on different aspects of the work. Prioritization can also be changed as needed, and demand can be balanced. When Sarah is working on a Kanban project, she is no longer the product owner, but works collaboratively with the other team members, including Alex and the development team, to ensure that the tasks are completed. It is the collective responsibility of all team members to ensure that work is being completed and to review what has been developed up until that point as they go through the development process. Items are released as they become ready, with no formal point of completion. Next up, we'll be looking at part 3 at factors for success at DFO.